Okay, I made a Costco run, so today's team meeting is weird. Weird how? Weird because you get to watch me drink chai tea, see me outside the coffee shop, totally isolated, no one's around me, within 100 feet, probably 200 feet, and I get to brag about Arizona weather again. Literally in my head is making my head be on fire. So, by the way, welcome to today's team meeting. It's very short because it's the MLK holiday, so I'm not going to take up your time, but I had some thoughts. I was talking to my mom earlier, and I said, what should I talk about? What should I talk about? And she mentioned kindness, and I thought, what a good topic for today. A couple things I want to say about kindness. Number one, kindness gets mistaken for weakness all the time. So, especially in this political climate we're in, it's like people want to say and think that if you're being kind, you're being weak. You're letting another person take advantage of you, another political party take advantage of you. I'm going to challenge it. Here's how. I have quotes. I have a quote that talks about being kind to yourself. And that quote is, chase your goals, seek a better life, seek change within your life. But in the process of that, be kind to yourselves. Because oftentimes, we're too hard on ourselves, too judgmental on ourselves when we're seeking change, when we're trying to lose weight, we're trying to save money. We're mean to ourselves. So, I always say be kind to yourself. If you are being kind to yourself, then you will know that being kind is not a weakness. And being kind does not mean you're allowing someone to treat you with disrespect. Being kind actually means you're kind to yourself, which means you set boundaries for how you will be treated. So if you're going out about in this world and someone is being unkind to you, you set the boundary. That means if they cross it or don't respect it, then you exit from their presence, from their life, or you limit their access to you. That's still kindness, folks. Friends, compadres, amigos, amigas. Kindness doesn't mean you let people treat you any kind of way. I'm learning a new way of this. You're going to hear cars because the people are going to the drive-thru for this coffee shop, okay? I'm learning a new way to define all kinds of things because I have a toddler. And I'm telling her all the time. I don't tell her be nice because nice can seem low self-esteemish, because if you're being nice, it may mean because you want people to think you're nice. I don't know. There's a fine line there. I say kind. Because kind means I'm going to be kind to myself and kind to you. I'm going to set boundaries for you and boundaries for myself. So with my daughter, I'm often telling her, be kind, which means don't throw the toy because I didn't let you eat ice cream. Or don't throw the iPad because I told you you need to put it away for the day. But here's how it translates to adults. As she grows older, I will continue to ask her to be kind and tell her that's like a theme of our family. But in that kindness, she gets to the point where someone's unkind to her because, she was born with birth injury. So her hands don't look like everybody else's hands. If at any point someone's unkind to her because of that, she has every right to stand up for herself. And if that means someone gets into an argument with her, she has every right to defend herself. And if that requires me to go to the school office to take her home for whatever reason. Did I just spit? I'm sorry if I did. I got a little overexcited. Then I'll just take her home, and on the way home we'll get something to eat and then talk about how she stood up for herself, but she was not unkind to the person. So I'm redefining in some ways what it means for me to urge for kindness. And kindness doesn't mean a lack of accountability for yourself or someone else. If you keep going into the presence of someone who doesn't treat you well, you're not being kind to yourself. Yes, I know my voice tone is going up because I'm excited. I know that, you're not being kind to yourself if you think someone else matters more than you. And that means that their feelings, their comfort, their way of life, their anything matters more than you. That's not kind to you. So you're violating kindness. If it doesn't start with you, you're violating this rule here. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others. As my daughter gets older, she's going to have to be toughened up to realize that people are all going to be unkind to her. every kid should be toughened up to this, right? I remember, never forget, this girl in 6th grade telling me that I wore the same pants every day. I didn't, but I did have a pair of jeans I wore a lot because I was larger. And so once you find a nice pair of jeans, when you have trouble finding jeans that fit, you wear the mess out of those. Okay, so I wore the jeans a lot. But she told me, and it hurt my feelings, and I felt like it was unkind. And I carried that around. I'm old now, and I still remember this girl telling me that. She probably forgot it the next day. Anyway, I'm going to teach my daughter to be kind to herself and kind to others. But if that means that she needs to hold a boyfriend accountable, a husband accountable, a human being in the store accountable, a teacher accountable, a coach accountable for the way that they treat her, or exit their presence, or tell mommy, or report them, or whatever, so that they are held accountable for their actions, that's kind too. Because kindness starts with yourself. Be kind to you so you learn how to be kind to others. It's not weak. It's actually strong. Weakness is being negative and attacking people and stereotyping people, being a racist, being a supremacist, being a misogynist, being a a-hole. And those can come in all nationalities and all religious types. I'm not going to start there with religion. But, because, anyway, I said I wasn't going to start there with religion. But here's the thing. Kindness, I want to repeat it. Kindness starts with you. You got to be kind to yourself. There's a level of treatment that you should be able to expect from people when they don't give it to you. You can voice the expectation, or you can exit from their presence, limit the presence, report them, whatever it is you need to do, right? That's strong. That makes kindness strong, because kindness can then become love in action. So if you're learning how to love yourself, then you can love others better, because you don't judge yourself for bad mistakes. You just say, oh, I can do better. But you can also, in the moment, tell someone who's making a racist joke, a sexist joke, a religious joke that's inappropriate, that you can tell them, no, that's not kind. That's not cool. You can stand up to them. How many people do we know that have been afraid all these years to stand up to the racist people, the sexist people, and their family members and friends who say all these casual, crappy things in private? No matter what race or whatever you are. If you can learn to be kind to yourself, you are better positioned to be kind to others. And that includes boundaries. So on this Martin Luther King Day, his quotes are amazing. His quotes are outstanding, and I love him. But if he were alive today, people would probably think he was a socialist and a traitor to American values, and they would not think he was a patriot. Because he did advocate for kindness, but he also advocated for being justice at the same time, which is a boundary, people. She's on fire today. She being me, I'm on fire. I said there's going to be a short meeting, so I'm about to close out. Your action. Where can you be kind? Kinder to yourself. And why is this turning so dark? Hopefully you can still see me. Kinder to yourself and kinder to others. Where can you do it? Because kindness is an act of love, and it's absolutely strong. The guy I marry, high on the list is kindness, because if he's an a-hole to himself and to others, it's sexy. Kindness is sexy. Kindness is strong. Kindness is beautiful. Kindness is love. Let's be kinder to ourselves, kinder to others. Okay, that's today's meeting. That's it. That's it. My podcast, I did the introduction. It was uploaded last week. Go back to the app. Listen to my intro where I'm talking about my hips. Surprise! I love y'all. Yes, we say that in meetings. Yes, we do. Thank you for attending today's meeting in the parking lot of a coffee shop where I'm drinking a chai tea. Talk to you on Wednesday.